I am about dead. Or that's what they say where I'm from, or I'm killed, or whatever. I'm very, very tired. Past few weeks have really gotten to me. And I think something that today happened really pushed me over the edge. We had a bunch of meetings today. Well, not really a bunch. We had some fairly long meetings. And they had donuts. I didn't eat a donut. I did not eat a donut. I resisted. I was telling my boss, I said, there's a comedian that tells a joke. He says, please don't tell me this is it. He goes, please don't test me because I'm just a C student. So he got a chuckle out of that. But problem is, where I work, once a month, we have donut day. Tomorrow is donut day. So I have to basically go upstairs. Be surrounded. It's basically the entire lunchroom. Be surrounded by sweets. I don't know how I'm going to resist it. They have fruit and stuff like that, so I'll probably indulge in that. But sorry, probably indulge in that instead of the donuts. But they are good. And it's like, oh, well, they have other things. They have bagels and cream cheese and stuff like that. But all this stuff I'm trying to resist. I'm trying not to eat these things. I'm trying to be more healthy. So I'm hoping that, fruit, yeah, there's the sugars and stuff in that. But it's not, hopefully it won't be as bad as eating a donut. Oh, man. I love my coffee. Turn it around this way so you can't see any branding. There was not a green branding on this. This is just a black cup. Oh, man. But, so yeah. But to try and counteract all the stress, being sick, and just all that, what I am doing is I've been reading I'm not sure you'd call it book or what you would call it. Let's see if I can actually. Where's my library at? Yeah, can't close. Okay, close. My library. There we are. Sorry. The Kindle, it has got a new update on it. Here we are. Well, yeah, let's see if I can get that out. In a different world, my smartphone. With a smartphone. Is that reversed? I don't know. Maybe it won't be reversed when I look at it. I'm not sure. But yes, I am reading. This was started out as a light novel from Japan. I have the first, I don't know how many books of it. Here we are. There's an anime that's out like this. Oh, actually, the anime is based off of this. Very good. If you're not used to reading because it's all fan translation right now, well, I understand. If it's been released in America, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I've looked and I haven't seen it, but maybe I just haven't looked in the right places. So, if you're used to reading fan translations or you don't mind them, pick it up because it's really good, really funny, and it's a harem anime or harem story. If you don't know what that means, one guy, multiple girls, not sex or anything like that, just love story. This kid gets in some he's really dense. Okay, so he's like he doesn't understand that all these girls like him. So very good story, very funny. Basically, the gist of it, something you find out in like page one. Well, not page one, like page two, like page 1 to 5. You find this out. Basic storyline. The boy is killed by God on accident. God throws a lightning bolt, doesn't pay attention to where he shoots it, and strikes him dead. And he's in heaven. He's talking to God. And God says, well, I can't send you back to your original world, but I can send you to another world similar. He's like, okay. He's like, would you like anything? He goes, can I take my smartphone? And God's like, that's a weird request. I mean, and he's like, oh, you can charge it with magic and all this other stuff. And he uses it for different things. But it's actually really funny. God calls him on his smartphone in the other world. So, really good story. Very funny. Just stupid things always happening. Like God makes him more intelligent and gives him like aptitude for magic and all this other stuff. So, but he's dropped in this other world with nothing. Like just he has his school uniform on, no money, no nothing, just a cell phone. He can't read the language. He can understand the language, but he can't read it. So, very funny. I'd highly, if I'm enjoying it. My wife, I've tried giving her like Vampire Hunter D, the light novels, the actual ones that came out, and she said like she can't read them because of the. She's like, I can tell this was written in another language and translated not for her, because she'd want it translated more into speaking English instead of she doesn't know a lot of Japanese words, so or the way they say things. So something in the book doesn't make sense to her, and I read it and I'm like, I don't understand what doesn't make sense. And I have to realize, oh, I've watched anime and I've read manga and all this other stuff, so I understand what some of the stuff is just by being exposed to it before. So, if you enjoy that type of stuff, a light novel recommendation that you can get off the internet. If you can buy it somewhere, I'd recommend buying it. But this is my Kindle. I have a Oasis. Actually, I love this thing. But yeah, In Another World with a Smartphone. Good read. Highly recommend it. And it's been helping me relax. When I was at the hospital, I'd pull this out, I'd read it, and actually a good book. If you want to really escape, video games are good for it, anything like that. But a good book, sitting down, focusing in, and reading the words. That's something that can. To me, there's something different about that, and I'd recommend even just reading anything, and it can help a lot to help you escape from what's going on at the moment, to help you kind of just relax, because you have to focus on it so much. You can't. TV, you can ignore. It's going on, and you're not really paying attention. Many times I've watched movies or TV shows, and I'm like, I have no idea what I just watched. I sit here and stare at the screen, listen to everything, but I don't remember any of it. It's not here. So, a book, on the other hand, if I'm reading a book, you kind of have to focus on it. It's difficult to read it and not absorb it. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was in college, I found plenty of ways to stare at a textbook and not absorb any of it. But something I'm enjoying, it's not that way. But if you guys had a good day. Me trying to resist temptation. Donuts. Talk to you tomorrow.